The situation is very strange. I don't know whether the government or the Speaker doesn't want the House to debate the budget, because very clearly there is a long-standing tradition of this House for more than 70 years that when two people ask for the floor, it is always given. One is the Leader of the Opposition, the other is the Minister of Parliamentary Affairs. Now, we have had two successive presiding officers who refused to let the Leader of the Opposition speak, whereas the Minister of Parliamentary Affairs, whenever he raises his hand, he's given the floor. Now, that is not correct. You cannot favour the government side like this. The House belongs to all of us. Whatever this LOP wanted to say, I'm sure the government can have the right to reply in due course. No one is going to prevent them from replying. But he should be allowed to lay his concerns and credentials, his points on the table. But when you don't allow him to speak at all, you're actually undermining the very purpose of Parliament, which is a house for discussion, it's a house for deliberation. So I don't understand what instructions these presiding officers came with, but they simply wouldn't let Rahul Gandhi ji speak. And conversely, whenever the Minister for Parliamentary Affairs raised his hand, he was allowed to have a full say with the mic on. So when I was given the mic on the budget, I said, I yield to the LOP, let him speak. Then they again cut off my mic and the LOP's mic. So I don't understand what the government and the Speaker wants. The simplest thing to do. Well, that is true for everybody else. It is not true for the LOP and the Minister. Did you see the Minister give a notice today? You saw him raising his hand twice. He got up twice and spoke twice. That is the way it functions. The LOP and the Minister are always, whenever they raise their hand, they're called upon to do it. Which is why it's a privilege that should not be lightly misused by anybody. And Rahulji does not raise his hand very often. But he is doing it today for a particular purpose, whatever it was. And we need to hear him. The House should hear him. And then, if the government does not like what he has to say, they have the full right of reply. On that, I have absolutely no doubt. In Parliament, both sides have the right to speak. But to deny one side the right to speak is absolutely bizarre. It is not the parliamentary culture that we have been accustomed to over 7 decades of democracy.